Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Tyler with Tyler Talks Travel Trailers. I'm going to be touring a new unit with you guys. This is going to be a, a 2025 260 BHLE Surveyor. This is a really nice floor plan. They changed some things about it from the 2024. It looks really nice. I think you guys are going to enjoy this tour. So we'll do some of the specs, the basic specs, and then we'll come inside right away because I know you guys like that. Also, if you guys are watching my videos, I work hard to make sure that the quality looks good. So if you're seeing it kind of fuzzy or it's pixelated because of the quality that your settings are at, just go to the settings and turn it up to HD. I already have it uploaded like that, so that way you guys could see, better visuals of what it actually looks like. So let's jump into it. All right, so basic specs on this 2025 260 BHLE Surveyor. The length is 29 feet 11 inches. The width is 8 feet. The height outside is 11 feet 3 inches, including the AC. Your unloaded weight is 5,778 pounds. The cargo carrying capacity is 1,962 pounds. Your fully loaded weight is 7,740 pounds. Your tanks. Your freshwater tank is 40 gallons. Your gray water tank is 40 gallons. Your black water is 30 gallons. Your awning size is 15 feet. All right, let's go inside. Cool, let's go inside. You guys are gonna love the way the inside of this looks. The accented lightings just look fantastic. So this is the bunkhouse model. So we're gonna come to the main bedroom right away. So here is the bedroom with a full-size queen. It's not 6 inches shorter like some RV queens. Really nice. You got plenty of lights in here. You got some reading lights, things like that. I love the doors on these two, which I'll show you once I show you this area. So you got nice big cabinets on both sides. Plenty of storage. These are tall too. I believe these ceilings are actually 6 feet 7 inches. So they're higher than your standard ceilings. So it feels super roomy in this thing. Tons of storage space up there. You got the nice windshield up front. They're starting to put a fascia now. That looks good up there. And then you got the drawers right here. Really nice. You got USB ports on each side so you could charge your phone. And then they do give you a nice area like a cubby, cup holders and things like that. Really nice. I like how they give you two. So you got one on each side. Really nice. And then these are obviously just the same. You got nice roller shades that just come up. The fascias on these are really good quality. They're like a wood material. Just looks super nice. This side is just your emergency exit. Yeah, the way they frame out these windows looks really good. So I would say plenty of storage even above this. And then you can also lift this front part of the bed open. Ooh, the light turns on its own. Really nice. So overall, I give this storage in the front a big thumbs up. I think they give you plenty. Whoops. Then you come over here and look how sweet that looks. It looks so nice. The accented lightings all across the slides. Right over here to the left, you got some nice bar stools, and then there's a clip so you can clip them on when you're driving down the road so they don't fall. They give you a nice coat hanger as you walk in, but plenty of room to eat. They do make this floor plan with the dinette or the couch. This one has the theater seating, so a little different. I like this method more, or this style more, because I'd rather have the theater seating and you could still accommodate, someone eating as well. So as you can see, it'll fit a plate, plenty of room. That's perfect. You could sit down, eat breakfast while someone's cooking or watching TV, and then you still have the couch to relax. Really nice kitchen area. I love the colors that they're doing in these. So a nice sprayer to spray off all of your dishes. The sink is big enough to fit a dish. So sometimes they make these so small you can't even do dishes. This is a really good size. I think the barn style. So if you're the whole family has dinner and all that, you have enough room to get the dishes done. It's not so small that you can't put a plate in it. You got USB ports right here, so you can charge stuff and set it right here. You got some more nice windows right here. They give you a ton of windows on these things. So really nice. You got some storage right here. I'm gonna go into the construction of the walls and the roof and all that stuff towards the end. So if that's one of the things you want to hear, stay tuned for that. You got your radio right here, indoor, outdoor speakers. And then you got your microwave, pretty standard. And some more, maybe like a spice cabinet or something right here. They always give you this nice cutting board that hooks on right there. I think Surveyor does a fantastic job on how their trailers look. They feel different than other trailers. It just feels kind of homey, relaxing, very feng shui. Here is your stove top. 3-top burner, has the igniters, so you don't have to light it with the lighter. It has the actual igniter. This is for your knives, and then you got like a little grease hole right here, or cup for something. Nice size oven. Definitely can fit a pizza in there. Plenty of drawers right here underneath the sink. This is really cool. It has the road vac, so you'll get a vacuum hose, and then you can, like, you know, clean up the messes and when people walk through to the bathroom. So if they have rocks in their shoes or anything like that, or you could just lift this up with your foot and then sweep it to the dustpan area that will suck it all in for you. This won't run off the battery. You do need to be plugged in for this, but really cool feature that they add that. Overall, really good counter space. You got plenty of prep space right here and also right here, because this will cover. So they do utilize the space nicely to give you enough prep space. So if you're out driving and you want to get a sandwich and make one real quick, you got plenty of room right there. Big cabinets right here for pots and pans, plates, things like that. Yeah, this counter space is really nice. You got your TV, 12-volt TV. It'll run without being plugged in, so that's nice. You don't need a generator or anything like that. It doesn't look like it's the smart TV on this one. And then we'll do a turn around right here. This is my favorite. I love how they made these look. Let's see, we'll turn on the lights real quick. You're gonna love these. Look how cool that is. I like the theater seating a lot more than the dinette, because, you know, when people are done hiking or you're out running around, you want to come back and relax. You have these comfortable seats rather than like a square dinette. So it's just preference. This one can come with the dinette. I just prefer, you know, the theater seating. You can charge your phone right here, so it has like the mag strip thing. You just set your phone there and it'll charge. And then this folds up. Really love the colors that they're doing on these. It's like the same color as the river stones, and you know how good those river stones are. And then these little tables actually pull out. So if you don't need this, you can actually pull it out, or you can turn it. I love how it looks like that natural wood color, or wood look, like a wood plate table thing. Really nice. And they're big enough, like you can actually put a plate here. Sometimes, like back in the day, they would make them really small, like this big, but this is definitely big enough for a plate to relax and eat. And it's in a good spot. Your TV's right in front of you, and that'll swivel. So really nice, good theater seating. They're comfy too. This is where I'm gonna hang out when I don't want anyone to find me. Overall, I can just imagine the family being around here. You got the kids' bunks area, you got the nice bar stools and the theater seating, plenty of space for, you know, whoever's cooking to walk around. Overall, really great feel in this trailer. Let's get up and check out the bunks real quick. Man, those theater seatings are super comfortable. So a lot of companies, you'll be surprised, they actually don't put these. So they give you a curtain on the top and the bottom, and then they also give you a curtain for the window. Really big bunks. These are the double bunks. You could sleep 2 people on these, no problem, adults. So on some of them, like the skinny ones, they're 300 pounds. So I'd imagine these are like 500 pounds, probably even more. Probably 500 is what these can hold. I will have to double check on that. But tons of room. You got USB ports right here, and then you got your own lights that you could turn on and off. And then the AC is ducted to it so you could stay cool. This is a really nice area. You got your own window and then lights and stuff. This is what I love about this floor plan. So if you have mountain bikes or you got gear, tons of fishing gear, hunting gear, stuff like that, this just lifts right up and it's really easy. Some of them are a pain to lift up and you have to hook it right there. This has the gas shock, so it's really lightweight and easy. Watch. Really easy to put up. And then you got the doorway right there so you can fit your bikes, hunting gear, fishing gear, things like that. And then it just comes down and magnetically sticks right there. You got a nice sturdy ladder to get up. You don't have to crawl all over everything. Really nice. So overall, this whole area is just fantastic. It looks really good. It looks nice. The colors they're using, the lights, everything just looks really nice. If I turn around right here, you got a nice pantry. So you're probably wondering where that was. This is big. It's deep. Plenty of space for all your snacks. And then you got another one right down here. So now we'll go into the bathroom. I'm always curious. I need to ask the rep. I've been selling these for 7 years and I've always forget to ask, why do they put such a big gap right here? Is it, my imagine is because if there's flexing when you're driving down the road, it won't be binding with the roof. But I'm curious. I'm going to ask them why they put big gaps like this in all of the trailers. So, because if you stink that thing up, it's coming. It's coming out. So let's go in the bathroom. Really good sized bathroom. And you already know, porcelain toilet, porcelain throne. Good quality. You got your medicine cabinet right here. Let's see. Really nice. Then you got your toothbrush holder right there. I like how they do that. It's kind of like hidden behind. Then your toothbrushes will just hang. More storage. And then I love this, just extra counter space right here. Nice sink. And really good size shower. And the roof, because it's taller than most trailers, anyone will have room in this thing, I promise you. And then with the dome, I mean, if you're like 6'5", it might be an issue, so I probably shouldn't have said that. But for the most part, you're going to have tons of room in here. It's got the nice roller curtain or roller shower shade. See how there's no lip, like it's not, there's a lip on the other side, so you don't need to worry about water like falling out. It's nice and secure. You could probably fit 2 people in there, which don't judge, because some people do that when they're dry camping. They want to conserve their water because they're not hooked up to utilities. So I always say that in my videos, if it could fit 2 for that reason. So see how there's like a lip, so really secure. You don't have to worry about water falling out. Let's see, where are the lights on this one? Yeah. Then you got a huge fan. Nice exhaust fan for those nights that you ate Mexican. And it's the bigger fan. So when you look around, sometimes you'll see them. They're small, super tiny. Got your towel holder right there. Really nice. So yeah, that is the Surveyor. This is a 2025. We literally got it yesterday right before I was getting off, so I didn't have time to do it. This is the 260 BHLE with the theater seating. So one thing I want to touch on real quick is the construction of the outside walls. So this is huge. When you look around, I want you to kind of keep track of what you're looking at and seeing if it actually has, you know, Azdel or Luan. So Azdel is a I can never say it, polypropylene fiberglass mix. So it's like a type of composite that does really well if it gets exposed to moisture and things like that. Whereas Luan is a type of wood that they use on the outside. So you got to imagine if your trailer is outside, which it obviously will be unless you have indoor storage, it's going to get rained on, and they put like a square block of it inside water, and then they put Luan in the water. And within 5 days, the Luan was already breaking down and getting moldy and starting to separate. Whereas the Asdel, it got to like 100 days and it was 100% okay. So it just did not degrade as fast. It holds better in the water when it gets rained on. Or the Luan you got to be careful with, because once it gets moisture, you get a lot of mildew. The walls will start separating, and then that's when you get that delam issue on the outside, and you see that waviness on trailers. Sometimes when they're older, you can start seeing that. What that is that's the wall literally separating because of the moisture inside. So if you're looking around at a trailer, definitely make sure that it has Asdel. That would probably be like a must for me. You want that Asdel outer wall. What Surveyor does though is a step further. They do all the walls. So they do the side walls, the back wall, and then the front cap. And then get this, they actually do the slide, and they don't just do that wall, they do the side walls as well. So your entire trailer is protected by Asdel, and over time this is going to be huge for you, especially if you want to hold the value of your trailer. If you want to trade in, you know, in like 5 years or something, having the Asdel construction is just going to keep the integrity of the trailer so much better. So you're not going to have walls warping, you're not going to have delam issues or anything like that. So just wanted to touch on the Asdel. It's definitely a must for most people, so keep an eye out for it. There'll be a sticker on the outside of the trailer that will say Asdel on board, and that's how you'll know. So another thing I want to get into is the roof. So on Surveyors, instead of using TPO rubber, they actually use PVC. So apparently it's 50% less likely to tear and 27% more puncture resistant. So I mean, obviously if you take a knife to it, it'll still get a hole, but if you go and watch videos with Surveyor on, you know, the roofing, they show you how easy it is to tear the TPO versus the PVC. So you get a PVC roof on this, and it has a 15-year warranty, which is fantastic. You know, TPO is not terrible. There's a lot of trailers that do that, but they're going more PVC route, and it's showing to be proven to be a lot more durable, and it also is more reflectant. So it'll help keep, you know, the cold air in here or reflect the sunlight so it's not so hot, so you won't have to run your AC as much when you're out camping. So that's another huge thing that I wanted to touch on. And then the last thing I want to touch on are all of these walls are aluminum framed. So it's aluminum framed through the whole trailer. Really nice quality. It makes it lighter and stronger. So with that, we'll go outside real quick and I'll show you some of the outside features. So this is a fully aluminum framed structure. So if you come over here to the storage, which is really nice, massive, see how it's all aluminum? So when you go look around, if you get a sales guy that doesn't know what he's talking about, just lift one of the storage areas and you'll see if it's aluminum or not. A lot of companies, they won't do like the front and back wall, they'll only do the side walls. Surveyor does everything. So the roof, the floor, the side walls, the front, the cap, all of that. And I think that is key. So this is what I meant with the Asdel stickers. So keep an eye out for the Asdel. That's going to be huge for your trailer, for, you know, the structural integrity of it for sure. You come back here, you got a nice fridge and a griddle. It's a flat top griddle that just hooks on right here. Most of them have it. And then you got a sprayer, hot and cold water, which is really nice. And then we missed the tires. So these actually have Goodyear Endurance tires. So it's a good quality tire that you're getting right off the lot. Sometimes the tires are so cheap, you got to get new tires right when you buy it. So really good quality tire. It does have the TST monitoring system. So you'll get a monitor in your truck, and there's a sensor in the rim that'll actually alert you before your tires, you know, get too low, or if they are starting to get low, or if they're getting too hot, things like that. It's a really good precaution in case of a blowout. You know, you want to be able to prevent that by getting this data. So really nice. And then the nice glass door, really nice. It's purely aesthetic, it does nothing. You can actually only see through that one square right there, but it looks really cool. You got nice solid steps that come all the way down. These just fold right into the doorway. Those are a lot more sturdy than the ones that just hang off the side of the trailer. So let's see what else we got back here. You got your nice storage door. This is fantastic. Look at all of that storage. Massive. So you got the front storage and this back storage for plenty of, you know, you could bring everything along. Your mountain bikes, your hunting gear, your fishing gear, all that good stuff. There you got a receiver. This will hold 300 pounds, so you can put another bike rack back here, another cargo rack, things like that. It is wired for a backup camera. Those vary from $350 to $500 depending on the size of screen you get. This is gonna be your plug, 50 amp service. Wow, so I think this might have 2 ACs, which is cool. I'll check before I cut this video. Just your cable satellite, black tank flush. So this is how you clean out your black tanks. I would want this on my trailer. So instead of going to the toilet with the hose, you just bring your hose right here, turn on the water, and then there's jets in the tank that will flush it out for you. So Surveyor Legend, fantastic brand. I love this brand. I am extremely lucky to be able to have the products that I have on the lot. Like, you don't get to just have Surveyor, you don't get to just have Flagstaff as a brand at your dealership. Like, you have to really earn them. And I'm really excited to be able to show these products to you guys. I can be confident about what I'm showing you. This is a tankless water heater. So shower as much as you want, as long as you want, as long as you have the water in the tank. Really nice. City water connection, you know, if you're at a KOA or a campground. This side's a little shorter through the pass-through because you got your water heater right here, but overall really good storage considering the back and the front. You come up to the front, you got dual propane tanks. They're the smaller ones, but some people like that better because you can actually exchange them faster versus finding a place to fill them. You got a nice battery disconnect, so instead of unhooking all your batteries every time you're done camping, you just flip this on and off. You got a nice electric tongue jack, really nice. Super nice trailer. I wanted to show you one thing inside real quick. All right, guys, so I did forget to mention that this trailer will have tank heaters, so you can handle cold temperatures. You just flip a switch and it'll have heat pads that are on the tank, and that'll prevent your tanks from freezing or cracking. And I'm talking about your black tank, your gray tank, and your fresh tank. So I did forget to mention that, so don't worry, you can use this trailer in the wintertime. Ooh, it's roasting in here. So yeah, I hope you liked that tour. This is the 2025 260 BHLE. Just came in yesterday. I love this brand. You know I say I like Flagstaff a lot, but this one's pretty close. Just the quality of construction is on another level than the competition. It's all those little details that you don't really see until you're actually out using it. That's why when I give you guys tips and stuff what to look for, because you never know what you're going to use, not use. You don't know what you're going to like or don't like until you're actually out using it. So that's why I kind of give you the tips and the word of what other people are saying, because I get a lot of customers that will trade in, in a year because they're like, man, this trailer just wasn't what I wanted, but now I know what I want from having that trailer. So hopefully by me telling you what I'm hearing from other customers, it'll kind of, you'll get your first trailer and that'll be the last trailer, which would be nice. That pretty much never happens. The average person buys 5 in their lifetime, and you don't want to be average. So if it's your first one, you got a few more to go. So yeah, I appreciate you guys watching my content. My page is growing fairly fast. This is really new to me. It was a big hurdle for me to get in front of a camera. I've been selling these for 7 years, but it's completely different to talk to a camera than a person. So like and subscribe. I appreciate you guys. Please subscribe. It helps me so much. It's starting to grow. So yeah, we'll see you next time, guys.